and welcome back to Dragon Age 2 for a bonus episode, a 25th episode. We almost ended the Dragon Age 2 series exactly half of what Dragon Age Origins was, with 48 episodes, but we're doing a 25th because we're going to explore an alternate outcome of siding with the Templars instead of the mages when everything hits the fan. I've reloaded a save file to just before we go to confront both of them. And Aveline is here, actually. So we're going to talk to Aveline, which is interesting. And then we will proceed with siding with the Templars. It's a heck of an end game, that's for sure.
Here, boy. I've something to wet your teeth on. Freshly confiscated mutton just for you. Have at it. Just checking on my best guardsman. He's helping the men to learn healthy respect and how to run.
Nice. I wonder if those are random, because I've gone into the house many a time and nothing has happened. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter who we pick, but we probably, because the whole party's going to be there. But I guess we'll put Fenris on our team, because we're going to side with the Templars. We'll be losing out our healer again immediately. We'll bring Varric and Aveline. Let's bring a different group here. The last straw. Okay. Siding with the Templars.
Champion, thank the Maker you've come.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander. He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Wonderful. Take me to them.
This loading screen makes so much more sense now.
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that! You have no right!
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
Blood magic? Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
Such a disappointment, Orsino. Such a disappointment.
The way you two carry on, people will talk.
You came.
This does not involve you, champion.
I called him here. I think the people deserve to know just what you've done.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
I'd back down if I were you.
Is that all it's ever going to be? Are we mages to be forever persecuted for being what we are? The mere act of defending ourselves, confirmation of our guilt?
What other option do we have? Tell me, champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do. Heard the lies of mages that seek power.
I have seen that, many times over.
And we must fight such evil, but you cannot assume it exists in us all.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it. But we must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Athena will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminal, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to
The
me?
Circle has failed us, Orsino. Even you should be able to see that. The time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back.
It's insane that this man is just like, yep, gotta kill everyone in there. Grand Cleric included. I think even the Templar that we saved, that we had that brief interaction with last episode, also was in there. That was the one next to her.
Maker, have mercy.
there can be no peace.
Elfina, no! Make her, no! She was your most faithful, your most beloved. Why didn't she listen to me? Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise, because there is no compromise.
The Grand Cleric has been slain by magic. The Chantry destroyed. As Knight Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed, immediately!
The Circle didn't even do this! Champion, you can't let her! Help us stop this madness!
And I demand you stand with us. Even you must see that this outrage cannot be tolerated.
Why are we debating the right of annulment when the monster who did this is right here? I swear to you, I will kill him.
It can't be stopped now. You have to choose.
It's crazy that Sebastian doesn't actually try and do it. I was surprised that he didn't.
I guess you've got yourself a champion.
Your first act must be to execute this traitor.
She is a monster. If you help her, you become one as well.
It's unfortunate, but it's the only way.
The mages cannot hide behind their rights when they endanger so many.
Crushing the rebels, are we? How dare they wish for freedom?
Don't do this. Don't make me choose between my people and my family.
Think carefully, champion. This is not justice.
Yeah, so we won't have everyone on our side because Bethany's going to have to choose the mages.
Sorry, but you're on your own.
Very wise.
Are you sure about this? You know she's going to murder people whose only crime was being born a mage.
It's a bad choice. The mages are defending themselves, and the Templars are just protecting the city. All we can do now is try to keep casualties to a minimum.
I suppose you're right. This decision was taken out of our hands.
By Anders.
Stop him! I will warn the others!
The decision was taken right out of our hands by some douchebag mage. Okay, and Anders steps over there. Yeah, so it basically becomes a choice of, in terms of who you're having in your party. Are you going to have Fenris or Bethany? Do you want to have your sister or the brooding elf man? God damn. Okay. And Meredith fights with us with a blade that we now know is evil.
So, it begins. I must gather my forces at the gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can, champion. I'll leave this murderer for you to deal with. He's your companion. Do as you see fit.
All right.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. I took a spirit into my soul and changed myself forever to achieve this. This is the justice all mages have awaited.
So what we could do here is, there's obviously an outcome of if we're on his side and the mage's side, we take him with us, but then there's also being on the Templars side and sparing him as well.
So you start a massacre to prove a point?
I'm not proving a point. I'm changing a world. The people fear what we can do. But to use that fear to bludgeon us into submission is wrong. And they do it with our blessing. And if I pay for that with my life, then I pay. Perhaps then justice would at least be free.
Well, we know what happens here. Do we say come with me or get out of here? He's not going to side with us if we say come with me.
Just go.
No. You cannot let this abomination walk free. He dies, or I am returning to Starkhaven. And I will bring such an army with me on my return that there'll be nothing left of Kirkwall for these Maleficarum to rule.
Damn, Sebastian. It's almost as if I forgot you were here.
Do not interfere, Sebastian.
I will not fight you, Hawk. My death now would serve nothing. I will return to Starkhaven, but I swear to you, I will come back and find your precious Anders. I will teach him what true justice is.
And Sebastian leaves.
Thank you for my life. I'll try not to make such a mess of it this time.
So Sebastian leaves, Anders leaves.
How invigorating.
We'd all best get to the gallows. And quick. It's going to be quite a show.
Okay. So we got Fenris. Yep, no Bethany. And no Anders.
These mages must be crushed. The sooner the better.
Head to the gallows and put a stop to Orsino's insurrection before the city's torn apart. So... okay. Well, let's go find out. I like that it does actually show, like, the travel between Kirkwall to get to the gallows by boat, which is pretty sick.
Quickly! Quickly!
Okay, how does this go now? I guess they just go in. Oh man, Bethany's there. I guess we'll be leading the attack into there.
First Enchanter!
Stay back! I don't want to fight you!
And here you are!
Let us speak, Meredith, before this battle destroys the city you claim to protect!
I will entertain a surrender, nothing more. Speak if you have something to say.
Revoke the right of annulment, Meredith, before this goes too far. Imprison us if you must. Search the tower. I will even help you. But do not kill us all for an act we did not commit.
The Grand Cleric is dead, killed by a mage. The people will demand retribution, and I will give it to them. Your offer is commendable, Orsino, but it comes too late.
So wild. Especially the fact, well, we could just, you know, bring Anders to justice.
The time for talking is done.
I agree.
And me? Will you also fight your own sister?
Yeah, and this is like the... So, we had this dialogue, but with Fenris.
You tell me.
I didn't want it to come to this.
Stay strong, child. We must make a stand together.
What's happening here?
We are all lost.
Why is Cullen standing in the back like this?
First Enchanter.
So what is it to be, Meredith? Do we fight here?
Go. Prepare your people. The rest of the Order is already crossing the harbor.
This isn't over.
What is Bethany looking at? Damn, she picks the circle over family. I'm the last one left in her family too. Brother and mother are dead. She says that if there was anything that she could do differently, she would pick... she would save Carver's life.
Let me tell you what is about to happen. We have the unenviable task of entering the gallows and eliminating every mage we find within. You must harden your heart. The magic within them is a disease that, if left unchecked, will spread and fester. We will do what we must. Maker have mercy on their souls. Prepare for the attack. Let me know when you are ready, champion.
We'll get them, won't we?
Damn, how is this going to end with Meredith, I wonder?
Shouldn't you be halfway to Tevinter by now?
Okay, same dialogue stuff.
Your life, but you stood by me. You defied the Qunari, and fought their Arash.
You came back to help me. Defending you from the Arashok was the least I could do.
And don't think I'm not grateful for that. I know I don't. When you look for me.
Okay, this stuff is the same.
Don't be nervous.
I hope so. I'm ready for... Does all this feel like a dream to you, too?
Don't get distracted now.
I won't. Hawk, before we go...
We're coming back. That's a promise.
Yeah, okay, so dialogue with these, with everyone here. Well, Fenris is the new one.
I hope you're prepared for what we're about to face. Desperation will drive these mages to terrible acts. I've seen it before. It will not be pretty.
What do you mean?
The Imperium has its own Templars, and they too must act when mages cross the line. The line is in a different place, but the end result is the same. We will see abominations born of terror and wrath. Men you never believed capable of depravity, embracing it gladly.
We can't simply sit back and watch.
And we aren't. Now the battle awaits us. Navir Lerno Victoria. Only the living know victory. Fight well.
Okay, yeah. That dialogue is new, obviously.
Too many have died at the hands of mages. Emmerich, the Grand Cleric. Even your mother. It's time to end this.
Yeah, oh man. And that just reminds me as well, Orsino. Like name-dropping Quentin, and then using that magic as well. God, that just rubs salt in the wound.
I am not looking forward to this.
Yeah. Okay.
I assume you are ready, champion?
What will you do once the mages are dead?
This is not the first time the rite of annulment has ever been invoked. We will do as others have done before us. Start again. Kirkwall will be rebuilt, stronger than before, and the Circle will know fear. This has been a long time coming. I am eager to begin.
To slaughter the entire Circle? Oh, sure.
Good. You will need to give orders to your companions. Do that and the attack may begin.
I gotta fight my own sister. I feel like I'm gonna need mage assistance.
I should be at your side, Hawk.
Aveline, charge in whenever you see an opening.
Very well.
Isabella, I want you to fight from stealth.
Sounds like fun.
I'm no Templar. I'm not sure every step leads me closer to the Maker. But I know trouble, and this is it. I can't say for certain that going in there is right, but I know it's needed right now. When home is on the line, maybe that's enough.
Champion, the attack is about to begin. Break it down!
Here they come! Stop them!
So this plays out the same, except we're just on the attacking side instead of the defending side. I wonder if we'll see Orsino. I guess Orsino will still obviously go to his same measure of depravity with blood magic. Alright, where are we? What are we doing? Okay, so we're fighting in here. Oh god, okay. Let's see how we go, shall we? With no healer. And just, Meryl doing what Meryl does. Debilitation. Ooh, health regen. Actually, I'll give her that instead.
Kill them all!
It was screaming. Whoa! Get these mages out of here. but it's hard when you don't have healing involved. Hello, everyone. Heal.
Give me a second here.
And here you come, ready to do the Templars' dirty work. Do you expect a reward? A hug from the Knight Commander? Are you that big a fool?
Damn. Okay, so this is pretty classic. Thanks for giving me my life. I'll try and do better with it. And so I'm going to now oppose you at the very first opportunity, which does make sense because he is fighting for the mages. He's also changed back into his not black clothes. So yeah, it was just a phase. That was my emo fit for when I was gonna bomb the place, and now I can go back to normal. God damn it, man. Of course we need to fight. He'll fight to the death.
Maybe you'd like to talk about who started this slaughter.
I only brought to a head what was already festering. But I'm wasting my breath. Let's end this.
Alright. God damn. We're fighting Anders. Anders boss fight. I wonder... Well, I probably wouldn't... This must only be if we're, like, opposing the mages. I don't expect that he would fight us if we were siding with them. Was that good, bud? Was that as good for you as it was for me? Oh my god. So he goes down. So now Sebastian's gonna come back and be like, I've brought the whole army of Starkhaven with me. And then we have to be like, oh, Sebastian, we already killed Anders. He's like, what? No, you didn't. You let him go. And I'm like, yeah, but then he fought me again. And I had to kill him.
Have mercy, we beg you. Do whatever you want with us, but let us live.
No! This circle is beyond redemption.
Knight Commander, surely the rite of annulment requires something more...
It requires my word, Cullen. Do as I've commanded.
Champion, will you not defend us? Must we all be slaughtered for the actions of a few?
Interesting, okay. I didn't expect this. I thought we'd be going in to fight Orsino. But yeah, Anders is like, thanks for my life. Now I'm just going to fight you 10 minutes later and die. And yeah, Sebastian will go on this amazing quest of revenge and have this whole character-driven story and be like, I'm going back to Starkhaven and I'm going to get my army. And then we're going to go and attack and kill Anders and level Kirkwall. And then we get there. And then he arrives. He's like, I'm here with my army. And we look at him and we go, yeah, Anders died in that battle. He's like, unbelievable. That was mine. Anders was supposed to be my kill. So again, rendered completely irrelevant by circumstances outside of his control. Make her spare me, he says, and then he walks home, back to Starkhaven with his army. And then we never hear from Sebastian ever again.
I want to hear what the Knight Captain has to say.
The rite has always been a last resort, when every mage involved was beyond salvation. The situation was far more dire in Ferelden's circle, and yet many mages were saved. We could still do as much here.
Objection noted, Captain.
Captain! Okay, so it seems that the battle with Meredith is almost unavoidable as well, because she'll start going too far. But we'll see what happens.
Maybe they can answer some questions.
I think the first enchanter is still in the tower. He said he had a plan, something that would stop you.
Demons? Or something worse?
I don't know. We wanted nothing to do with it, so we ran. Please, help us. We've done nothing wrong.
Oh, it's so good that there are actually some mages here that are not doing blood magic or crazy. That is a nice feeling.
Is there a way to tell if they're blood mages?
There is not.
But they haven't resorted to it, even to save their own lives. Perhaps if we watch them carefully, we...
And if they hope to escape by playing innocent, will you accept that responsibility, Cullen?
Yes. I believe that's what being a Templar is about.
And I say we are here to protect the people. We must be judges, jailers, and even executioners.
Okay, we're going to do this because we're obviously going full bore into being pro-Templar, but also supporting Meredith, so we'll see.
There's no point in stopping now, is there?
Perhaps you're right.
Do as the champion commands.
I love that they say do as the champion commands, not even do as Meredith commands. That's interesting. Oh, God. Brutality. Damn. Okay. What you doing, bud? Alright, I think we're going in. Yeah, I think we're still going in. So that's the way that we came from in the previous, when we were coming from the tower. I wonder, I guess there would still be those demons and stuff to fight in there. There was just items to get down there, so we'll just leave that alone. And we will do this. Yeah, well, goodbye, Anders. Anders is gone. The surprise of no one. Alright. Oh, webbing? You're not spiders. Webbing again? Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to fight Orsino in the same way that we had to fight him before, which does not surprise me.
I'll deal with this!
God damn blood mage. Okay. I guess this is new. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Wait a minute. Templars as well? What the fuck? And Templars? I'm confused. I guess these must be Templars that oppose Meredith. I suppose. I mean, there's no real other explanation for it. Those would be Templars that would oppose Meredith. Ah, yeah. All this for a bunch of tattered sheets. Oh god, why am I in here? Just get... Oh, I'm trapped in here.
Get back!
I'm the only one in here. Just a 1v1 with a rage demon. I can't even see. Yeah, attack him through the door. Alright. God damn it.
Finish this!
Alright, that was annoying. What do they trap a rage demon in there for? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, and this is the other side of Sandal, so you still get to... You still get to have this take place with Sandal. Which is pretty funny. Alright. Here we go. Classic. Sandal, we could do with your help. Nice. Nice.
Just as I suspected all along.
Willing sacrifices. Men and women who would have died at your hands anyhow. The irony is that until this very moment, I have never used blood magic.
Do you take me for a fool? One does not summon such a ritual from thin air.
The right belonged to Quentin, a man the champion is familiar with. I put aside his research as too dangerous. But things have changed.
Damn. So we actually, by taking the Templars' side, we do actually get to see Meredith and Orsino together. But I don't think that we'll get to see Orsino still witness Meredith's, like, corruption with the Lyrium blade, which is, that's crazy. It would be so good if we could. But goddamn. Wow. Okay, so we get to confront Orsino now with the Quentin research stuff. So this is, like, instantly very good.
You were working with that murderer.
I knew about him. I kept his existence secret because I didn't want to give Meredith more ammunition against us.
But you could have stopped him.
Wow.
You could have saved her.
I'm sorry, my dear. I didn't know the extent of his derangement until it was too late.
The Maker has guided us here to end your evil, Orsino.
The Maker has guided you all to your deaths!
No! You said he wouldn't be hurt.
I'm sorry, child, but true justice demands sacrifice from us all.
Dude, is Bethany gonna fight against us here? Or is she gonna be like, well, excuse me, I don't abide blood magic, especially on this level. So this is like making that like flesh golem-y thing similar to the Dark Dragon Age Origins DLC where it's like the Harvester thing, which is so crazy. Because then the Harvester like runs. Oh, there's Bethany with white hair. Oh, Bethany's dyed her hair. She's back on our side, but don't have to fight against her. But for some reason, she's embraced a different hair color. Damn, and Meredith is on our side fighting against us here against Orsino. That's crazy. Well, it's cool that Bethany... This is why I love Bethany, right? Because she's like, well, wait a fucking minute. Like, you could have saved my mother. You knew about him and kept him a secret, which is also new information, which is messed up.
I'll deal with this.
So Quentin is... Quentin did what he did, but like Orsino knew about it. Oh man, Orsino knew about it and could have done something about it, but didn't want Meredith to have more ammunition. Like that like just casts him in a whole different light with that. That's terrible. He doesn't put up anywhere near as much of a fight. Oh no, there he does. There we go. I was like, why is he going down so much easier? But here we go. I thought that the Harvester part came off much earlier. I'm like, does it not come off in this version? But no, he's still here. What is the deal with Bethany's hair? She's entered Ultra Instinct. Meredith's fucking battle groans. Everyone's battle cry is just so bad.
I shall strike down corruption.
Bianca's getting lonely.
That's enough.
Better luck in the next line.
That's a lot of blood. Another false performance.
That's a lot of blood. Here we go. Mess him up. There it is. Ugh, that camera shake is awful.
You will pay for your insolence.
Come here.
Get him. Getting absolutely messed up.
It'll be no Bianca's getting lonely. When's the fighting start? Bianca's starting to get bored.
Now we shall see.
So it's good that you get to have like Bethany oppose you, because naturally she would, but because of Orsino's fall into blood magic and desperation and how he failed to save our mother, it pulls her back over to our side. I really do like that she didn't like still fight against us. Bethany, best character. Like a true shining example for all mages is Bethany Hawke. All mages should strive to be Bethany Hawk. Absolutely. Death blow. It is done. Squish it. Stomp upon it. Alright, now what though? Now what?
I can't believe it. How could he do this?
Oh.
Such is the curse that you carry. Difficult as it may be to accept.
Your insanity drove him to this.
Yeah.
I will not argue with you, mage. My purpose here is clear.
And I'm just one more abomination to be dealt with. Yes, I see what comes next.
Okay. Damn. This is the interesting point. I'm like, how do we still fight Meredith, or what's going to happen here? And this is the interesting part, because it's obviously like, you won't harm my sister, because now we're making an exception. And as much as I love dear Bethany Hawk, and as an example to all mage kind, we are in an alternate outcome, and I am being pro-Templar, so I want to see what happens here. I'm assuming what this might end up doing is fight Meredith or fight Bethany for the final sort of boss scenario. But I'm really wondering what will happen with Meredith.
Do what you have to, Meredith.
Ugh, God, that feels so bad to do.
I hope this was all worth it, brother.
Oh, no. Oh. Damn.
It is over. I will make sure the keep is secure. Meet me in the courtyard, champion.
No, dude.
We best get out before they lock the doors.
I think that's enough of that.
Oh, dude. You know what that means? You know what that still means, though? What that still means is, even if we, like... Oh, man. Because what's going to happen is we'll go to the courtyard, and then Meredith is going to go, I'm crazy, and then she's going to try and kill us, and then Cullen's going to react, and then it's still going to be fighting. Oh, and Sandal just moves here. Yeah, because there's still more fighting to be done. Because she's still corrupted. Let's see.
Look at all this. Magic is a cancer in the heart of our land, just as it was in the time of Andraste. And like her, we are left with no choice but to purify it with fire and blood.
Okay. I'm still expecting a battle here.
Strange way to treat a sick patient.
Sometimes a limb must be amputated to save a life. Unpleasant, but necessary. And my surgery here is not yet done.
Yeah.
I am beginning to wonder just how large your part in all this actually was. A refugee come to our city with an apostate sister, gathering power and influence without any accounting. How can I trust that the mighty champion of Kirkwall is not a worse threat to this city than the Circle?
What's crazy about this is, like, she's not wrong in this sense. Like, definitely has a basis for this sort of feeling. However, I'm not included in the rite of annulment or, like, wiping out, you know, the mages or the Circle here because of what happened. And then this is, like, when she just goes, time to do some extracurricular activities. It's like, hello?
Is helping you destroy the Circle not proof enough?
Proof of what? Your lies. Proof that you are more clever even than Orsino. The people of Kirkwall will mourn your loss, but I will tell them you died battling the mages. A righteous cause.
Knight Commander, I thought we intended to arrest the champion.
You will do as I command, Cullen.
Okay,
no.
So then this just plays the same.
You when Thrask started whispering you were mad.
I will not allow insubordination.
There it is.
Dimpled butt cheeks.
You recognize it, do you not?
Yeah.
Your lyrium, taken from the deep roads. The dwarf charged a great deal for his prize.
It seems a lot more sword-like than I remember.
All of you! I want him dead!
Enough!
My own knight captain falls prey to the influence of blood magic. You all have. But I, don't need any of you.
You'll have to go through me.
There you go.
Boy.
She's lost it.
Da-da-da. Okay, so you still have to fight possessed Meredith. Okay. There you go. So this still plays out the same, because I was waiting for this. I actually thought it was going to be tied to my sister. Maybe if you ask her not to do the deed. But goddamn, I was expecting Bethany to maybe fight, but she just allows it. She just accepts it, and that is so much worse. That's just tragic. All right, let's let Meredith's insanity play out.
I will not be defeated!
Meredith was defeated. She crispy.
Word of the slaughter spread quickly. The champion's name became a rallying cry for all mages. A reminder of their brutal oppression.
Ooh.
He'd shown not only what the Templars were willing to do, but that they could be defied. The circles rose up and set the world on fire. Here at home, the city all but got down on its hands and knees and begged the champion to rule.
Interesting.
As for the rest of us, eventually we all left the champion's side for one reason or another. You still hear the stories, of course. With each telling they grow, even if, at the core, remains the truth. A new legend had been born.
Da-da-da, and there it is.
So that's it. That's the whole story.
Then Meredith turned on the champion. She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was. Or Anders. Take your pick.
Even so, had the champion not been there...
Then I suppose Meredith would be ruling the city still.
But the champion is not in Kirkwall any longer.
So I hear. Isn't it strange how quickly fortunes change?
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles. In fact, haven't the Templars rebelled as well? I thought you decided to abandon the Chantry to hunt the mages.
Not all of us desire war, Varric. Please, if you know where the champion is, you must tell me. He is a hero. A man that the Templars respect. Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. He may be the only one who can.
Is that what this is all about? In that case, I wish I could help you.
Just tell me one thing, then. Is the champion dead?
Oh, I doubt that.
Then you are free to go, Varric. May the Maker watch over you during the dark times ahead of us.
Same to you, Seeker. Same to you.
Cool. Okay. Some different dialogue there in the end as well, which is neat. Depending on the Templar or the Mage side. God, so interesting.
So, did you... Gone. Just like the Warden.
It's a shame that the cutscenes play out in like terrible graphics. Like the quality's quite bad in cutscenes like this.
So, do we proceed with the original plan? Or keep looking?
It is in the Maker's hands now. We put our faith in him.
Leliana cameo. So she's in this. She appears in this game 3 separate times. And there you go, crowning glory. So we do have the alternate outcome there, and then we will go right back to the main menu. So that was a little bonus episode of taking the Templars side and seeing how it all plays out. And that brings the entire Dragon Age Let's Play of Dragon Age 2 to a close. So thank you so much for joining me today. We will end this one here. It's been one hell of a ride and a very enjoyable one. I've had a great time. And these alternate outcomes that we have explored throughout the playthrough and in this episode as well Very much worth it. It's so cool to see different dialogue, different character motivations as well, especially information from Orsino, things like that cast characters in a completely different light, which is very, very exciting. So thank you so much for joining me for a bonus episode of Dragon Age 2, and I'll see you next time.